load up. Good evening all. Zara from Paranormal White Noise. How are you all? Can you see and can you hear me? Hopefully.
I can see you.
You can see me. Okay. There we go. You can hear me. You can see me. Lovely jubbly. How is everybody this evening? I hope you're all well. As you can see, I have my sister with me this evening. Her name is Sonya. Do you want to say hello?
Hello, everyone.
So this is something a little bit different for you all this evening, as tomorrow is the second birthday of the PWN YouTube channel. And this evening, my sister and I have actually been trying to arrange for a year. Roughly, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Very much. Yeah. So
the idea arose, I think, back in when I was in Germany last time. We were going to do that.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. And then we mentioned it again last year.
Yeah.
Life gets in the way.
Sure does.
It does indeed. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and say hello to some people in chat. So let me see who in there. We have Maria. I don't know if she's still around, but she was earlier. Spirit Wolf Sylvia. Today's her youngest grandson's birthday, and he's 1 today. So, but she's going to catch up later on. We've got Portia, who's Whispers from Heaven. We have Crimson Angel, Dave. Who else have we got? Let's scroll down the list a little bit. We have Joanne, who says, hi Zara, hi Sonia, hi everyone. We have Paranormal People Max. We have Above Paranormal Brett. Who else have we got in here? Scrolling down, we have Marajay. Hi Marajay, we're both well, thank you. And we have Stephen Dennis. Who else have we got? We have Heather Hunt Para. Welcome to the stream, Heather. Hi Tara Bell. Finders Keepers, good evening. Hello Irish Whiskey. Hello Oz James. I think that's all for the moment that we've got. Nice to see a couple of new people. It's always nice to see new people. Right, I'm going to give it a few minutes just so more people can come in.
Be good to know where they heard of us, heard from it.
Advertising. Well, a lot of them are regulars. So, yeah. Finders Beepers, I think it's the first time they're here. Oz James has been here a few times. Heather, I think it's the first time Heather's been here. Marajay knows everybody. She goes everywhere. Bless her. Glenn's probably lurking as he's posting stuff out. You were subscribed already, Finders Beepers. Okay. Ignore Mags. I never met Zara before. She's Little Miss Troublemaker. No, she's not lovely. They're all lovely. Aren't you guys? You're all lovely. So, but this is actually, my sister does, okay, Heather, it's lovely to see you. My sister normally does a lot of lives on Facebook. So this is actually her debut on YouTube. And it just happens to be with her big sister. Oh, okay, Finders Beepers, you're friends with Soul Reaper. Mr. Kyle. Marie, a lot of them are from the UK, some are from the States. We've got the Netherlands. Only one of us have tattoos, Marajay, but we'll answer a lot of questions later on. Okay, I think we've got a good number in there.
Sorry, you've disappeared off my iPad again. I don't know why, but I can't see you on my iPad.
As long as you can hear me.
I can hear you, and
I can be seen in the stream.
Yeah, I can see you.
Right, okay. That's the most important thing.
Okay.
You don't really have to see my ugly mug. I think you've had enough of it over the last, 40 odd years.
Yeah, you could say that. No, I love you, really.
You too. Right. Okay. Right. I don't know where to start now. I've just had a mind blank. You have to excuse me. It happens from time to time. Okay, so you have to bear with me, guys. I'm not going to look at chat for the next couple of minutes. So as you all know, this is my sister, my little sister. She's 3 years younger than me. She lives back home in Brighton in the UK, and did live for a little while here in Munich in the early 90s, and also lived in Spain. What was the place called?
Javier.
That was it. It's a nice little village, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, that was Javier that I lived when I was 20. But then I lived in Orchiva recently. Just down from Granada.
That's it. And you've been back, about a year now, almost?
2.
Is it?
Yeah, 2 years this year.
Oh, yeah. Right, as my sister will no doubt tell you, because in a little while I'll hand it over to her, so she can tell you all about herself, what she does, and whatnot. My sister has had an interest in the paranormal since you were about 5, 6, thereabouts. And I think your introduction to the paranormal was probably with Uncle Lou, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had a similar situation, didn't we, where he visited us both. So
that's right. Yeah. And as some of you know from previous streams and also from the Aleister Crowley connection video, where we used to live, it was about 3 days after our uncle died, and I woke up and he was at the bottom of the bed, and he just came just to say goodbye. But what I didn't actually realize that I was told last year, maybe the year before, is that my sister had more or less exactly the same experience. And I think it's probably gone on from there for you.
Yeah, I was quite terrified of him. He had really dark eyes, and I think he came to just say, "Don't be scared." So it was really nice. I felt quite warm after that. So
yeah, but as what some of you may not know is, let's just say the weird and the wonderful actually runs in the family. There was a friend of my sister's years ago, your friend Sonya.
Yes.
From up north. She actually turned around and told myself, my mum, and Sonya here that I am supposed to be a touch feel, but it's something that I've never gone on with. Sonya, if I remember rightly, with you it was healing hands.
Yeah.
But I can't remember what it was with Mum. I think Mum was healing hands as well or something, wasn't she?
And also psychic, she's got the psychic powers, I mean.
And our grandmother, she was what everybody would know as a precog. She used to dream of her friends dying from the bingo, and about 14 days later, it used to happen, to the point where her friends used to turn around and say, God, Jessie, please don't have any more dreams. God rest her soul.
And my son is named after her as well.
He is indeed. Our sister here, Kirsty, she, when she was little, she had, I've got to try and think of it, what it's called now, where you can just take everything in. Photographic memory, that was it. And she had the talent of, she could hear something, pick up her violin and more or less play it straight away. I'm just trying to think. Oh, one of our cousins, Colleen, she has an ability also, but I don't know if she actually works with it or not. I don't know if there's anybody else in the family you may know, Son.
Not really with the other side of the family. I don't think. It's always been the black sheeps or the ones that aren't really like major in the family that have those kind of gifts.
So how many more of the family? I don't know.
I think there are a lot of them are asleep, as I call it. You know, they're still caught up in that kind of world, in the Matrix world, where nothing's like, everything's
possibly.
Yes.
And also, it's not, some of you will know, but some of you won't know. We're actually both half Irish. On my mum's side, our mum comes from Belfast, and apparently there is some type of Romany gypsy in there somewhere along the lines. So if that, I don't know whether that's where some of us have got our gifts from. A lot of people class me as more of an empath. Yeah, but that's enough about me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be quiet for the next few minutes and put myself on mute. I'm going to turn it over to you, Sonya, and you can let everybody know all about you.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
And I'll just catch up with chat.
Okay.
So off you go.
Hi, everyone. So, yeah, I am Sonya Hilton, and I am Zara's younger sister. Well, baby sister, not baby, but a few years younger. I am also a single mum of a nearly 6-year-old boy who is autistic. So what I do actually comes in very handy, you know, to help him manage his energy as well. But my journey started back in 2010 when I basically left a lot of my past behind me. I was a DJ and a club promoter. I used to be all about going out and living life in that kind of sense. But now it's all about healing and health, nutrition and everything. I started on a personal development journey back in 2010 and connected with some spiritual leaders and started my meditation practice and Kundalini yoga. And one day, after 3 months of doing this you know, starting this journey and doing the meditation, I found this energy in my hands. And at first it freaked me out. I really, really didn't know what was happening to me. You know, as you do, you get on Google and you kind of search around and find what is this? And then I was guided to Reiki. And I still say to this day that our late cousin Jason, he was a Reiki Master and a very powerful one. And And I reckon he was guiding me to Reiki because we both had similar pasts. And so that's where the healing journey started. And I had to go on a massive self-healing journey myself. I suffered a lot of trauma as a child and really, needed to nurture myself and heal myself first. And then I started giving, offering out some Reiki to people, and that's where the journey began. And it's been an onward journey, constant healing. Everyone's always healing, and I am not actually a healer. Well, I am in the sense as that's what the word is, but I am just a channel to help you access your own healing ability. We all have the ability to self-heal. Most of us only have that ability, about 20% of that ability to self-heal. Now, imagine if you did the meditating daily, really getting close and doing that kind of practice. Imagine if you did that, you would really expand your being, and connect with the source, the divine, however you want to look at it, God, whichever your choice. So I am just basically a conduit to help you access your own self-healing. And the way it works over time and space, is not dissimilar to a telephone. You dial into a frequency, and that's what I'm doing with these distant healings. Is I'm tuning in, and I access it through different kinds of symbols, and I'm able to get into that space and access and connect with all of your energy who are on this today. So, I'm really looking forward to doing this. I'll be pulling an Ascended Masters card, a message at the end, which you will take something from that. So, it's just about sitting back and enjoying. And yeah, that's me. And it's been nearly 10 years since I actually started this. So it's been one journey, and it's incredible. And I have lots of testimonials and people who absolutely love what I do. So it's just getting the message out there and doing more of these. So that's me, Zara.
Okay, I'll unmute myself now. So as some of you may or may not have actually read in the description or on the promo video, my sister has been a Reiki Master for about 9 years now. She's very good with it. I've had one session with her. I did fall asleep.
It normally happens.
It happens. But I do have to say, I think you're probably maybe about that much above me, your hands.
Yeah, that's one thing when I actually do a personal healing, I don't touch. The only part I touch is the back of the head, and then the rest of it is above the body. So I tune in that way.
I can remember what I actually saw when you did the healing with me. It was if everything, if you close your eyes, normally you can see like flashes and it's all white, but during the whole of that session that I actually had with Sonya, all I could see was green flashes. And apparently, well, green is quite a healing color. Put my teeth back in. So, and that was actually really nice, and it was very relaxing, very soothing, and I can't remember now if it worked or not, but I know that I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. So,
it was a long time ago, wasn't it, Zara?
It was a very long time ago. Could you just so people know, because where this evening is going to be a distant healing. What some people have the feedback some people have given you when you've actually done a distant healing for them?
Okay. Well, basically, I've had a lot of messages to say that, I burn sage as well, and someone said they actually physically smelt the sage coming through, and that was how powerful it was. I've had people crying because whatever you need to release, you need to let go. That's very important, and these are the few things that I speak to everyone before. I will go through that in a minute, but it's very important to understand the healing process and how it happens. But yeah, the profound, people feeling like their head tingling, feeling like their body's tingling. Everyone has a different experience. No one is the same. So you just experience what you experience, and whatever comes up for you in that moment, just let it come up and release it. It's no dissimilar to doing a detox. And when you do a detox, you've got to get rid of all the crap, let's say. And
Very true.
it's no different. So whatever needs to come up, you just need to shed and release. And yeah. And it will always go to what's needed for you. I'm not directing this. The energy is so sophisticated, it just goes where it's needed. So you might not even know, but it will know where it needs to go. So
have you ever had anybody that's come back and said to you, oh, that they didn't feel something, but then maybe a day or two later they've actually come back and said, actually, this is what has happened?
No, because everyone feels it. Everyone feels it in some way. Whether it feels that they feel completely relaxed, and they haven't felt that relaxed in a long time. It doesn't have to be a physical feeling. It can be a mental feeling where they suddenly feel lighter. Their thoughts aren't going around. But yeah, I do get some people who have a healing who've maybe have never had a healing before. If you've got a lot of crap to let go of, and that can be on all different layers, be it spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical, that's got to release. And it can sometimes make you feel like you're sick, or feel like you're coming down with something. But again, that is your body releasing. That is you and your aura releasing everything. Now, if anyone's got any physical pain, the way that it works is we've got our spirit, we've got our aura, and around our aura we have like our spiritual level, then we've got our mental level, and then we've got our emotional level, then we've got our etheric body, and then we've got our physical. Now, anything that starts, say you've got some stress in your life and you're really struggling with things, that stress and that mental turmoil is going to impact your emotions, and then it's going to impact your physical. Your emotions then impact your physical, and it works that way. So Reiki works in a sense of healing the higher things. So shutting down all that mental chatter, and and then your emotions, and then your body can heal. But it has to be that way round, because nothing in the body can heal unless the upper levels are healed as well. So but
okay, so I suppose it would be like, if you've had a lot of emotional, or you have a lot of emotional baggage, and you have that all closed up.
Yeah.
So going through like any type of Reiki healing is in a way like opening those cupboard doors and just letting those emotions come out.
Yeah. And so, I've had people that have cried through having a session with me. I've had people who've literally giggled through it, because that's what they needed to release. They needed more joy and laughter in their life. The others needed to just let that sadness go. It's not like any other therapy or counseling or something where you're having to go in and you're having to pick the pieces out. this just goes and works on a very deeper level. And I work with all of the chakras in the body. And if you don't know what chakras are, we have 7 main chakras in our body. And those chakras resonate to different organs, emotions, just loads of different things. It's really hard to go into it right now because I know we're kind of pushed for time tonight, but I have so much information on my Facebook page as well. I have all about the chakras on there if you look on the photos on my Facebook page. But yeah, it's just when you understand it all, it makes so much sense. It really does.
It's like working with the universe, isn't it? Universal energy.
Exactly. That's what I'm doing. I'm working, Reiki, Ray is universal, Ki is energy. So it's Reiki, it's universal energy. That's all that I'm doing.
Well,
And
I didn't actually know that, but now I do.
didn't you? Yeah, it's universal energy, and I'm getting a bit of a cramp now. My legs are cramped up a
Oh,
bit.
careful.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll stretch it out.
One thing I actually did want to, I mentioned it to you briefly before we went live. And some may have seen from the description as well, is that in the near future you're going to be offering a Reiki course.
Yeah.
Can you possibly tell them briefly what the course is and the different what the different levels entail?
Okay, so you have the Reiki course is a home study course. Sorry, Alexa has just said, sorry, I don't know that. I think I'm, Alexa, turn it. Sorry, let me just turn off Alexa quickly. One moment. It only happens live.
Oh, yes. Stephen, she'll be on once she's gone through this before we actually start with the main distance healing, then she'll answer any questions that anybody has.
No, it's hilarious. What was I saying before Alexa?
Yeah. Of course.
So the home study course will be going live on my website in a few months. It's a home study course, so you have to learn at your own pace. There are videos that will be on YouTube that you can learn, and video tutorials. It goes through each and every section, each and every layer of Reiki and how to build a practice, etc., etc. We've got Reiki level 1, which is you get attuned to the power symbols so that you can start your self-healing process.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Reiki level 2, which is where you can actually practice on others.
Okay.
And start actually healing. Then you've got your master teacher level, which is Reiki level 3. And that's where obviously you can start teaching and sharing. But this home study course has been remarkable. I've had one girl do it here, but I did the attunements with her when she came to see me. So you can either have the attunements. The attunements are basically they attune you to the symbol that is for that level. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So each level has a symbol and a symbol for you to learn, to use, to practice, etc. That could you can either be tuned in person or at distance. Again, it's like you will feel it today, it works over time and space. And actually, sometimes it's a lot more powerful over time and space. It's also, it really connects with that energy as well. That I bring all of my masters, God, the angels, everybody in on my healings, and it's very powerful. It's very, very powerful. So I can do in person or distance.
Okay.
But you have me as a support person as well. So that's one thing that I offer.
So you'd be going, obviously, with it being a home study, they can go at their own pace. There's no limit to it, and you're there for them every single step of the way.
Absolutely, and they can be either attuned to level 1 and just go with that, or level 1 and then 2, or they can be attuned to all levels at one time and just go at their own pace. It's very powerful actually being attuned to all levels at one time, because it gives you that kind of real knowing, especially if you're learning. And I always suggest, if they're before attunement, they need to learn about Reiki level 1 first. Because then they have an awareness of what this universal life force energy is. So
that's cool. Sounds really interesting. I must admit, even though I've got the course there, I haven't actually sat down and actually looked through it myself yet. So
yeah, but Sarah, how many like ebooks and stuff have you got? Courses?
Oh, about 10,000.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. A little bit of overwhelm there, I guess.
Yeah, just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Right. Before we get going on the actual what you need to do, what I'm going to do, I'm going to hand it over to chat. So if anybody's got any questions for Sonya, if you could put them in the chat now, and after the actual live healing session is over, Sonya will pull a general card for everybody, and then what you can do is how it felt for you, or if you've got any questions with regards to that. I don't think she'll stay for ages afterwards, because it is exhausting when somebody does do a mass healing. Mags has written, paranormal people. Sonya, could you explain more about the Reiki pulse, please?
I'm not sure what you mean about the Reiki pulse. There isn't a Reiki pulse. I haven't mentioned about a Reiki pulse. Maybe you've misunderstood or something. I'm not sure. I'm just looking at these questions.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean about a Reiki pulse. It's
I'm sure Mags will write that down. Well, while she's writing that down, Joanne has asked, do you ever feel emotional after a healing, Sonya?
Oh, yes. I'm clairsentient, so I feel and I pick up on senses. So I'm very intuitive, and when I do healings with people, especially new people who come to see me privately or have a private distant healing, I always tell them not to tell me what's going on with them. And I literally pick up everything, and then afterwards we have a chat, and I explain what I've picked up, and 98.9% it's actually spot on. And also, I feel their emotions, but I do protect myself before, so I don't take on too many emotions. Otherwise that can be immensely draining for me. So I always make sure I have to protect myself, and I do this with the power symbol, which is Reiki level 1 power symbol, and I also put myself in a protective bubble as well, which so try to let go of all those emotions from other people.
Okay, right. And
I can physically feel their pain when I'm giving them the healing as well. So if someone's got a bad back, I feel that, and sometimes it can be a very intense when I'm trying to do a healing, and I physically feel like pains wherever they've got it. So
okay. And Max clarified, she said, in the research I have done, they talk about the patients feeling a pulse over the body.
Ah, right, the Reiki pulse. So you're feeling the energy. Okay, so it's the energy feel. often people feel like a sense of coolness or heat. Everyone senses it in a different way. It's not necessarily a pulse as such, but it is more to do with how the energy is transmuted. Now, I've progressed my practice quite significantly in the last 9 years. I'm not a traditional practitioner. I've moved on, and I've used my intuition to move on, and I work with outwards on the aura when I'm working individually, and I can feel different energy blocks, and that's probably where the pulse comes from as well, because you can feel that pulse and feel the blocks, and others can feel that releasing as well through the sessions.
Okay.
I hope that's answered your question.
No, good answer, Sonya. Okay, Dad has asked, does distance healing work the same day you do it?
Yes, and distance healing, the Reiki will continue working after the healing stopped, until the actual healing's what's needed to be healing at that time. It works for a few days afterwards as well. So, yeah, it keeps on going.
Okay, and then we've got one here from Stephen Dennis. Can you sense the colour of people's aura?
No, that's something that I would need to establish. And like with any clair activities, you need to practice them. And there are certain practices that I'm still trying to broaden my horizon and move into. But no, that's one that I can't say.
Okay. One from Crimson Angel Paranormal has written, I heard that that you can feel negative energy on someone when they feel cold.
Yeah. Yeah, you can feel negative energy. I also do a protective thing, and I use white sage. So I've had people that have entities attached to them, and often entities attach themselves to the liver initially, so or the kidneys first. So if anyone's got any kidney problems, you might have an attached entity, just so that you know. I've done home healings as well around energy clearing and stuff before. But yeah, you can feel a negative entity or energy. Yeah.
Interesting. I've sort of answered this one in the chat, but I'll actually read it out as well. This is energy based and not on spirit entities. That is correct. Is that correct? Yes, that is correct, DW.
Yeah.
Is purely energy based on the universal energy and not simply on spirit energy?
Yeah. No, this is for the higher and greatest of good. Spirit could be present from this, and actually spirit can come for healing as well. The universal energy is omnipresent, so it can be absolutely anywhere, and it will work for anyone in that vicinity or in that connection. So but I tend not to tune into entities myself.
Understandable. I understand that. Okay, we have a second question from Dag, and I actually do understand why, as he's just had surgery the other day. Does your healing work directly for the other person have some problems after surgery?
As I said before, the healing goes to whatever is needed for you. I have no direction in that. All I am doing is I'm being a channel, and the energy just works its intelligence and goes to where is needed. So, yes, is the answer to your question. But for somebody who has physical issues, or has surgery or whatever, deeper healing is needed. For instance, you're not going to get healed straight away after this. You need to have a regular healing for any real effect to but you will feel something today.
Okay. And there was another question, but it was just a more of a general question. Can I have a healing, please, from Portia Whispers from Heaven? So this evening is a live healing session. So
you're all going to get healing
you're
tonight.
all, maybe even myself, I don't know. But let's just
Yeah.
see. Let's just see.
Basically what I will do is I'll set the intention to connect with everybody's energy who's on this call tonight, and all I want you to do is just sit back and relax. I will talk initially in the beginning, but then I'm just going to zone out and I'm going to tune in. Sometimes I do like a healing meditation, which I go through all the chakras, but tonight I've decided I'm being guided to just do a healing. So it will go silent and you'll hear music, but just sit back, close your eyes, and just relax. And if you've got a glass of water, please have a sip of water now, because the water is a great conduit. And it works better if we have fluids in our system, let's say.
Oh, yeah, my camera's just gone off. Hang on a minute. Hopefully that comes on. Camera, come back on, please.
Yeah, lowlands, as I said, everybody will on this call tonight will definitely have a healing in some respects, and it always goes to the highest and greatest of good of what is needed for you. So have no doubt about that.
Cool. So for those of you that are going to be participating in this, what I suggest, go and get yourself a glass of water.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go to the toilet if you don't mind, and I will come back.
Go for it. So those of you that are going to be participating this evening, what I suggest you go and do now is go and get yourselves a glass of water. And if you have any headphones nearby, plug them in. And there's no worries on the music. It is copyright free music. My sister does actually own the copyright on it, so there's no problems with the stream going down or anything like that. Sophia, what you can do, I'll put the link in again. After the stream is finished, if you go over to Facebook, and what you want to do is to type in "I am Sonya Hilton," all one word. I'll just put the link in quick for you. And if you contact her on there, and then you can speak directly with possibly arranging a private session with her. Hi, Kathy, and everybody else that have come in. Hello to everybody that is watching. And hi, Jackie. You're welcome, Sophia.
Hello.
Hello. Right, you may get a message from somebody on Facebook on your page by Sophia, because she's asked how to book a private session with you.
Okay.
So I've told her to message you.
By all means.
So if everybody is ready, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be not on camera. Excuse me, that's cheeky. I won't be on camera. I will be completely muted, so you won't see me on screen. It'll purely be Sonya. Hi, Kirsty. Hang on, just filling hot water bottle. Okay.
Zara, it'd be good if you take part as well and sit back and relax and
I'll
experience.
I'll sit back and relax. I might nip off for 5 minutes, but
do the 5 minutes afterwards. Honestly, you need to.
I'll try and do it by.
I think it's. Hang on, if everyone else agrees with me, don't you think Zara needs to be on this as well to experience it herself as she set this up?
I'll be taking part. I'll be sitting here in my comfy chair, leaning back. I'm just hoping I don't fall asleep.
You won't. It's not as long as an hour session that I do in person, so it's probably going to be about 20 minutes, 30 minutes maximum. So
fine, that's not a problem. Right. Well, if everybody's ready, and if people have got their water, and some of you may or may not have headphones in,
I'm going to be playing some music in a minute.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put myself back on mute, and the floor will be yours for the next 20 minutes, half an hour.
Okay.
So I will see you after, guys. Enjoy.
Okay. Okay, right. I'm going to play some music. This is Reiki music that comes with my course as well. I do love a bit of piano. So, if you are all sitting...
Hold on. Just one more thing. Lights on or off?
Oh, anything.
Okay.
But just don't be writing in the chat, otherwise I know you won't be taking part.
No, I've just seen it.
Give me three minutes, right? Okay, I'm just gonna zone in and set the intention.
And I'm gonna put myself back on mute.
I've got my beautiful Centerlight wand here, which I choose to connect in with the energy as well. Can't hear you, Zara.
Have mine.
You have yours.
Have my selenite.
It's my unicorn thing. Look, I'm a unicorn.
Funny enough, we do have a unicorn in the chat. So.
Hi, unicorn.
My paranormal daughter, shall we say. So, okay, well, I'm going to put myself back on mute so you can... So, see you later. See you in a bit, guys.
See you in a bit. Okay. So, if you're all sitting comfortably, I'd just like you to close your eyes and focus on your breath. Taking 4 to 6 deep belly breaths through the nose. Really feel your breath. And when you breathe through the nose, your thoughts will start to fade. Just feel your body. Feel if there's any tense energy anywhere in your body or tense muscle. And just send the thought to relax. Mentally say to yourself, relax. And you'll feel your body start to ease. Keep breathing. And setting the intention to my guides, into the source energy, the life force energy that is within each and every one of us, to connect with you all over time and space, and heal on the spiritual, mental, emotional and physical levels to what's ever needed for you. It will always work for the highest and greatest of good for you. Call in the archangels as well to bolster this energy and to boost it. And all my ascended Reiki Masters in my lineage. Now I just want you to focus on the top of your head. And you might feel a tingling sensation. Or feel a tightness or a coolness or a warmth. And just imagine there's this bright light coming through the top of your head, coming in through your crown chakra. This is your divine light, your source connection. And now feel the energy coming in through your crown chakra, down through the top of your head, going down your forehead, relaxing your forehead, relaxing your eyes, relaxing your cheeks, relaxing your mouth and your jaw, relaxing your neck, relaxing your shoulders, your chest, your arms and your hands, your torso, pelvis and your hips. And the energy is moving down through your legs. You feel heavier and heavier and even more relaxed. Down to the bottom of your legs and into your feet. You feel fully grounded. Now the energy is going to start. We're going to direct the energy to your root chakra. Just focus on the colour red. And this is found at the base of your spine. I'm going to do the energy healing on that chakra right now. Okay, direct your attention just below the belly button. This is your sacral chakra. And focus on the colour orange. And direct the healing energy now. Still focusing on your breath too. Now direct your attention to the area just below your rib cage in the centre of your chest, your torso. Visualise the colour yellow, like a beautiful sun. Now move your attention to your chest, in the centre of your chest, to your heart chakra. And see the colour green. Now take your attention to your throat chakra, which is a nice sky blue colour. Now take your attention to your third eye chakra, which is in the center of your forehead. And it's like an inky night sky. Now take your attention back to your crown chakra at the top of your head and see the colour violet. When there are blockages in your chakras, your energy will not flow up and down the body. So now if you can just imagine the energy coming in fast this time, just going down through from your crown chakra, down to your third eye, down to your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your solar plexus, is your center, and then flowing down to your sacral chakra, and then down to your root. Feel that energy going down and grounding you into the ground. And now Mother Earth is taking any negative energies and cleansing you of any negative energies and transmuting them into pure love. Now feel the energy coming back up through your root chakra, flowing up to your sacral chakra, to your solar plexus, to your heart, to your throat, to your third eye, and to your crown. Going out into the crown, connecting with the divine, the universal energy. Feel this energy from those chakras expanding outwards into all your cells, to every part of your physical body. Feel this coming out into your aura, which is the egg-shaped or spherical sphere around your body. It's your protective layer. Feel that filling up with all the colours of your chakras, healing the mental, emotional, physical and spiritual. And we're just going to sit with this energy at the moment. Notice what you're feeling in your body. Notice how you're feeling emotionally. If you feel you need to cry, laugh, do it. Just let this energy take over and release what no longer serves you. Still focusing on your breath, feeling immensely relaxed. I want you to become more aware of your body, more aware of your surroundings. I'm going to count you down from 10. And on the count of 0, you can open your eyes. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Sarah, are you back in the room?
No.
I'm burning some sage right now, some white sage, which is really good for cleansing any energies, any negative energies.
You've got a really relaxing voice, says Brett.
Oh, thank you, Brett. I get that comment a lot. People say that they could sit and listen to my voice for ages. I'm learning to love my voice. I'm learning to love my voice.
Well, some of you wouldn't have seen what I've got behind me, but this is what I've actually been burning today during the stream. It's spiritual 7 chakras, as I didn't want to burn dragon's blood or white sage.
Cool, Zara.
Thank you.
So, what I like to do at this point is, because I have the energy of the group and what we've just been through together. Sorry. I want to share in a moment what I picked up from whoever it was. I also felt spirit here, so
well, it was actually said in chat at one before you start going on about the to do the color ultraviolet.
yeah.
It was actually mentioned in chat that that you could that they could see a faint outline around you,
Yeah, that was
like an
yeah.
ultraviolet color before you actually mentioned ultraviolet.
Yeah, so that was when we were around the third eye. And the third eye is your spiritual connection, is your psychic abilities. So you can actually tune in, and I felt my third eye very, very. I felt like pressure on it, and I felt someone here, right there. Brian. His name was Brian. So
But then is a Brian. I don't know if he's what he. I don't know. He could be set on another live stream. As far as I know, nobody in chat is called Brian.
no, this is Spirit. Spirit called Brian.
Spirit called Brian.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that was
Yeah, who was typing? You're supposed to have your eyes closed. Mind you, the energy is very, for the experience, it's best to have your eyes closed so that you can really tune in. But you know, if you want, no, it's a spirit, Brian. It's a spirit by Brian, diabolical witness. Or it could have been for Brian. I don't know. I'm still learning my clairvoyancy. So still.
Well,
your godfather's name is Brian. Okay.
well, Dag Lolan's PI, because where he's not long had surgery, he wasn't able to relax because of the pain. If you actually watch this back, Sonya, would that healing still?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tune into this at any time. I also have a lot of videos on my specific one on my Facebook page as well that you can go and listen to at any time as well. There's some self-love one and full chakra healing. And I wasn't actually going to talk through this, but I was guided to talk. So
that's fine. Portia, Sonya doesn't have a CD. Okay, this godfather Brian passed away in 07.
I don't know. Maybe I can tune into that another date. Maybe if you message me, we can tune in and maybe connect in on that. I just get the sense I'm learning the skills and learning to trust my intuition on what comes through. So, but no, I don't have a CD at the moment, but I will be doing some voice ones rather than video. Yeah, I'm planning a lot. I got a lot on.
You do indeed. You do indeed. So for you guys that are in chat, how was it for you? Because I did notice that apart from the odd view, because I had one eye open at one point.
Okay, Lowlands, brilliant. Yeah, go back and listen to later. Yeah, if you can just, I also felt that someone's got some real bad upper back pain.
I know someone who's got lower back pain, but I don't think upper back pain.
Yeah, I felt lower back pain, but I there was some upper back pain, like stress, like feeling like the weight's on your shoulders.
I think that can probably go for a lot of people.
Yeah, and also I felt like I could cry at one point when I got to the heart chakra. There's a lot of sadness in this group, a lot of pain, a lot of sadness.
Christopher Williams said, I could see grass on the heart chakra. Then the blue sky turned into inky night sky, was pretty vivid.
Oh, it all connects. Did anyone else see any other colours come up for them, or have any other feelings that came up, like an intense feeling or emotion that you felt you needed to release? I don't think
Kathy felt, but my whole body was so relaxed and I felt emotional.
Oh, maybe it was you that I connected with, Kathy. I felt really emotional when I was around the heart chakra. Yeah, I do. Yeah, my intuition's telling me it's you. I felt like I wanted to cry. Did you feel like you wanted to cry?
What?
Oh, whispers from heaven. You saw my guide. Wow.
Sophia's legs are still tingling.
That's amazing.
Kathy said,
Oh, yeah. No, I'm even feeling it now. Are you feeling that emotion now? Because I've just had a tingle come over me.
and Stephen cried as well.
Oh.
And Brett saw a red post box, an orange, a lemon, a lime, a sky.
Oh, that's lovely. Very fruit orientated. I love that.
That wouldn't surprise me if her guide is very bright. Mine's a Victorian man.
I have actually yet. I mean, my guide is with me, but I've yet to really see him, her, whoever. This is something that I'm looking into. So if you've got any more insight on that, please do share.
And Sophia was sat with her spirit guide.
We all have our spirit guides. We all have our higher self as well that we need to connect in with.
Yeah. Oh, sorry to hear that, Stephen. You were talking very good news yesterday. I'm sorry.
Oh. Yeah, really sorry to hear that. Was the guide male or female? Yeah, that's a good question, Glenn. Thank you. Yeah. I'm struggling to see this because my eyes are a bit blurry.
Yeah, but unpronounceable names. I did feel like someone was there for a little bit, but also the sensation they were mostly associated with me. Okay, that wouldn't surprise me at all. And I would have also thought that family that we have in spirit would have also been there. Not many people actually in chat will know, but yesterday was the anniversary of one of our cousins. It was a year yesterday. No,
Whisper.
2 years gone.
Huh?
2 years, wasn't it?
2 years yesterday, yeah.
2 years.
Whispers from heaven, you said you also feel a young boy with me. That is very right. That would be my twin. My mum miscarried him, and so I came through into this world without my twin, and he's always around me. He's always around me. You're more than welcome, Oz James. You know, diabolical witness, the colours are always changing, and you know, whatever needs to come up for you is your experience. No, we can all connect into our higher self. We can just talk to our higher self. That's always there with us. You just have to ground yourself and just connect in with the light.
Correctly. For some people, it's a very easy thing to do, and for other people, it might take years.
It does take practice.
It just really depends from person to person. It's like with anything in life. Some people pick things up very easy, and for others, it takes a long time.
It's also a process of allowing and accepting and having a belief as well. When you can connect in with those, it really does kind of broaden and allow more things to come into you. You know, when I started this journey, I was certainly not I would never have thought I would have gone down this path. Let's say.
I don't think. No, I don't think you've done either, Sonya.
I was quite hedonistic, wasn't I, Zara? And
yes.
I was a bit of a party
queen. Yeah, I think you're the complete opposite to what you used to be like.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible actually, that the journey that we can all go on, but it starts from the first step. And we all have this healing ability, as I've said before. You know, we all have this. It's just how we connect to it. And something that came to me through that actually was that even if you just want to be attuned to the first level of Reiki, just to heal yourself, I can offer that as well. And you get the coursework for that level. Just to, you know, some people just have it just to connect in. Just so that they can understand their body a lot more.
But Christopher, it's funny you should mention about picturing water, but actually since before the stream this evening, what you actually see here, if I'll put a light on, I do actually have a waterfall there going. So I don't know if you guys can see that too well. I don't really want to move the camera, but I do actually have a waterfall going.
Nice.
And then I have on this side my big Himalayan salt lamp. Hi, Kenneth. How are you? I hope you're well.
So, Sophia, when my mum had a healing done on her, would there be a reason why her own hands go above her head? Like I say, it's the healing can, you know, you can have a physical response to it. You can have a mental response to it, an emotional response to it. A physical response is no different, you know. So maybe it was a release. Maybe she needed just to let go.
Who knows?
Who knows? Everyone's experience is completely different. And I've got regular clients come back to me and they have different experiences each time. And actually, some of the most profound experiences I've had is when I've given Reiki to people who are pregnant. And then the connection that you have with that fetus and the baby is just incredible. And my friend came quite regularly. She was having a lot of issues through her pregnancy. And at the end, when her baby saw me for the first time, it was like, connected, you know. It's like we already had that connection, and that he couldn't take his eyes off me. It was amazing.
No problem, Dag. Thank you ever so much for coming this evening. Much appreciated. You go and rest.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Please do go and rest yourself. What you will find now that you will need to rest, drink plenty of water all the time. And if you do wake up in the morning feeling like you're coming down with something, please don't attach it to that. Just know that your body is cleansing and your emotions are cleansing and everything. So just know that the healing is taking place.
There's one from Marie-Jay. She said, can one of you sense if I'm having a gift or just normal? Marie-Jay, unfortunately, with myself and with my sister, we don't have that type of gift.
Can we say?
Marige.
No.
Not what we do.
No, you need to tune into that. I am going to pull a card, which is for everybody, and you can take from it what you want. Okay. Oh, hang on a minute. Something's come up on my laptop. Zara, can you still hear me?
I can indeed.
You can. Okay. So the way I like to do my cards, so I've got my cards here, and this is the Ascended Masters deck. I love this. It's so general and generic, so it can mean anything to anybody. Everyone can take their own separate meaning from it. I will be reading from the book afterwards.
I do exactly the same.
So the way I do it is I shuffle the pack. I've already shuffled it, and whichever, I'm not going to show you the cards, but they're there at the back.
No, I was going to say I can see the back of them.
Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to start again and do it down here. But whatever cards, as I'm shuffling them, whatever card sticks up is the one that needs to come up. Mm-hmm. Oh, and one's popped out there.
Before you read that out, Marige, this is just a one card pull, which is just a generalized one for everybody.
Yeah.
If you are interested in having a card reading, I do actually do them about once a month on my channel. So you're more than welcome to come to one of those streams, and I'll be more than happy to do a reading then for you.
Right. So the teacher card came up.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So that you have to bear with me because I haven't got my glasses on, so I'm gonna try to read this.
There you go.
Right. This card is about learning and teaching. You've learned a lot from your experience and relationships, and now it's time to pass that knowledge along to others. Your current situation is bringing you opportunities for spiritual growth and teaching you some important life lessons. As soon as you understand and accept these lessons, old patterns will drop away and be replaced by wonderful new experiences. The additional meanings to this card is this person or situation is bringing you important life lessons. So think of any kind of situation you're in and take that as a lesson and not try to judge it too much and just see what you've got to learn from it. And I actually look at every situation in life as an opportunity to learn and grow. So that's a really powerful thing when you look at things. Also, ask yourself, what's the blessing that this situation has brought to me? That's a really good question to ask. Your life purpose involves teaching. So some of you might need to share some of your knowledge. Or forgive a teacher from your past. You are urged to teach each other. Now, I can't actually... Can you read that, Zara? Can you pronounce it?
No.
No. Mechanocon Ragosi is something like that. Yeah, exactly. So this is about him, who's also known as Master Rakosi or the Divine Director. Is regarded as a great spiritual teacher whose students include Saint Germain. He's very involved with the world government leaders, intuitively guiding them toward peaceful resolutions. Call upon Mahorari for help with esoteric learning, spiritual teaching, or efforts towards world peace. Now that is actually very prevalent because of what is actually playing out on the world stage at the moment with all of the politics and You know, this is a real message for each and every one of us to really try and find your truth in things and try and find, you know, you can't always believe what you're told by the power to be, but you need to find your truth in things. And that's
Find your
where
own
it's
truth.
taking your lessons and learning from certain elements. And exactly there it says, you know, what is this bringing you? What is this situation teaching you? And it's learning to trust yourself a lot of the time.
Exactly. Find your own truth.
Find your own truth. And I always use this phrase is my knowing is growing.
That's a good one, actually. I quite like that.
Yeah.
I might
Yeah.
have to teach that one myself.
Oh, yeah. I might let you coin it. No, not coin it completely. It comes from me, remember? Anyway.
Oh,
So how was that card for all of you? I'm sure you could all take something from that.
that's it was interesting. Interesting card.
I can always send you the blurb from it so that you can read it again if you want to post it underneath, or I don't know whether you can put a picture up in the paranormal white noise group or something, or
In the group that I can, yeah. If you get me,
I'll take a photo of it. Yeah.
yeah, and the blurb, and
Yeah.
I'll put it up. Oh,
Take from
yeah.
it what you will.
Very true, and that's very true, Dave. Well, more and more people are waking up every day.
Absolutely. You know,
Yeah.
we're it's evolution is happening, and a revolution is happening as well. You know, people are really standing up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to turn the music off now,
Yeah,
actually.
go for it. Well, Sophia can definitely take from the card. So,
Brilliant. Brilliant. So, has anyone got any other questions that you want to ask me before I go? Because I'm quite mindful that, you know, I'm starting to get a little bit tired and I need to disconnect from the energy as well.
so if anybody's got any other questions for Sonya, if you want to put them in chat, because doing something like this does take a lot out of her. But what I will say, that we are going to try and do something like this, maybe about once a month or something.
Yeah, we'll play that by ear, but
Something
yeah,
like that. Yeah, we just play it by
once a
ear.
month or once every other month or something, depending on time
Yeah,
and energy.
of course.
This has been a great experience for me. So thank you for allowing me to jump on and share this experience with you, because
You're welcome.
yeah. Did you feel anything, Zara?
I couldn't really concentrate. I sort of had both eyes closed, then one eye open, then I had to go and pee. So but if you want Son, I don't know if you logged into YouTube. Could you maybe just type hello in the chat so your YouTube comes up?
There I am.
David Crimson Angels just asked, could you try and hone in on my energy, on his energy real quick and see what comes up?
No, not right now. I'm not going to do individual at all, because yeah, I'm not. I'm absolutely, you know, doing these group sessions. They are quite draining. So I need to go and disconnect. If you would like to speak to me some more, come over to my Facebook page, send me a message, or if you're not on Facebook, I don't know whether can you message on YouTube?
You can, but only from Android phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glenn says, are you coming back on PWN, Sonya?
When?
No, are you?
Yeah, I can come back on PWN. I just want to say as well, thank you to Glenn for doing the promo video. You little star, you.
Yeah. When Sonya will be going shortly, Mary J, but I will may stay for about another 10-15 minutes or so.
Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, it can really help with everything. I have a friend with MND at the moment, so I'm helping them and their family. So any kind of neurological, any kind of disease is when your body is not at ease. It's dis-ease. So, and a lot of the time it stems from a mental and emotional. So, Reiki always works for the highest and greatest of good. So, for that person. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead. Go and subscribe to my channel. Come over to my Facebook page. All the links are in this live stream. I've got Instagram.
Pinterest,
I've got Pinterest. I've
website.
Yeah, it's all moving. I'm working on it all at the moment. So I do have a presence.
Hi, Claire. You're a bit late. You've missed the healing. Not unless you were lurking.
You can watch it again.
Yeah, that's true.
You can watch it again. Yeah, just to let you know that like this is going to be, it's live now, but the healing will still work if you come back and watch it again on a replay. So
but that is good to know, because there are probably people that have half listened or got interrupted and probably think, well, if I watch it back, is it going to work? Is it going to still work? So you've actually answered that yes, it will.
Yeah.
No worry, Claire. No worries, hon. It's
fine. Oops, sorry. Repeating on me. Yeah, drink plenty of water as well.
As well, yeah.
Someone got acid reflux.
Not me. I very rarely get anything like that, so can't be me.
That was
not to sound creepy, but I'll be watching you.
Oh my Lord. Coming from paranormal like white noise arena, I'm pretty scared. No, I'm joking.
No.
I'm joking.
Actually, Unpronounceable Names does a lot with runes. He's very good with runes.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. There you go. See, I'm already connected in with you, Crimson Angel. There you go. I've got your acid reflux. I never normally have that.
Well, and Max
Portia.
Max had curry for her tea.
Well, I don't need to do anything else right now. Right, guys, I am going to have to go because I'm starting to get a little bit blurry. So
yeah, well, thank you so much for this, Sonya. It's been an absolute pleasure.
And if anyone wants to go on my Facebook page as well, and if you see over the next couple of days and see if you notice any big shifts in you, feel free to come and send me a chat message, or if you want to write a review for the experience, go ahead. You can also see a lot of the other reviews on there as well. So
that's very true. Okay, Sophia, thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming, everybody. Stay blessed. Have a good night's sleep. It's a pleasure being here.
Frankie is Dave's mum. Yeah. Well, you go and rest up, Sonya, and rebuild your energy. Heather, yes, it still will be beneficial on playback, hon.
Yeah. Okay. All links to me are in the description. So yeah. I'm going to leave you. Bye. And yeah, good night sleep. Namaste. Bye.
Bye. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. It was something a little bit special for Paranormal White Noise's second birthday, which is officially tomorrow. So hopefully this will become something that will happen from time to time on Paranormal White Noise, not just the distance healing that you've had today. There's different kinds of distance healings that she can do, concentrating on chakras and such what. It was definitely something different, Brett. It's one thing that I strive to do with Paranormal White Noise. No worries, Frankies. Something that I strive to do with Paranormal White Noise is to try and bring you as much diversity as I possibly can. So you're not always seeing the same things all the time. In a little while, Marriage Day, I will be. So whether it be like my own spirit box sessions, or whether it be a spirit box live stream, or the angel card readings, or the collab that I did with Crimson Angel when I was back in the UK, or a session from Turkey, which I am going back to in June, around about the same time as last year, and hopefully this year I'll actually get to go to Ephesus. So I'm looking forward to that. And also, like with the educational videos that Glenn and I put together, or any of the tips or tricks videos that I put together, I try and bring you as much information as I possibly can, or just to try and help you guys with your own journeys, whether it be ITC, actual investigation, or just purely an interest in the paranormal. Yeah, so it's all done for you guys at the end of the day, which is something that I enjoy, and it's part of the concept of what PWN is. Welcome back, Irish. I've not seen Reiki done on YouTube before. I've seen like card readings and people talking about Reiki, but I've not actually seen it done, a live session. I've actually missed a couple of my sister's live streams when she's done them on Facebook. But it was interesting. I don't do person to person, personal Frankie. If how can I put this? I do not attempt to contact anybody specifically, because think of it like this: if somebody that is, say, close to you, and that you would want to hear from them to see how they are, what I do is I ask spirits that are around, or my familiar, which is Angel Anna, to see if they can pick up any information. I will not ask for that person, for the pure reason is that you could actually be pulling them away from somewhere that is extremely peaceful for them. And I don't think anybody would want a loved one to be pulled from somewhere that is extremely peaceful for them. But it's last year it did actually happen that that someone's mother did come through, but that was due to what I would say and what other people would say, a higher power, a higher intervention, as it was something that that needed to be happen. But as a rule, I will not personally ask for people. I don't even really ask for my own family members that have passed over, because I don't really want to disturb them. Hope that's answered your question, Frankie. Okay. I understand. I understand. It was one of my cousins. It was her second anniversary yesterday. So I understand that. So I'm very sorry about that. I hope tomorrow will be a better day for you. I really do. Well, I think what I'm going to do, guys, is as that's drained me a little bit as well, is that I know there's still lots of you here in the chat. As you can hear, even though I've not really been talking much today, my voice is starting to go. So what I'm going to do, don't say no, Glenn. I will, depending on the time, I'll might actually come on tomorrow and do a box session, do a live ghost box session, see if anybody wants to talk, and see what we can do there. So not promising, guys, but I'll see what I can do. But I want to thank each and every one of you, even the people that have not been in chat, that have just been watching this evening. I really do appreciate every single one of you that have come in, that have either popped in to take part in, for me, this very special live stream, as it was with my sister. So big hearts to all of you. So as always, guys, thank you. And at the end of every stream and at the end of every video, one day you may get fed up with me saying this, but I will continue saying it. Stay truthful, guys, and most importantly, stay honest. Bye. Have a great weekend. Bye. Bye.